Thanks for stopping by, guys, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. And today we're going to be looking at a new creation straight from the front lines, brand new. I love this thing. Welcome to the Armored Car. Now, I know some people are going to be asking, where's the main battle tank Mark 9? I did streams on it and I've been talking it up, and I'm really happy with both of these vehicles. But the Mark 9, while I did enjoy it, it really felt like it was just the same old same, another tank, another video kind of, and I really don't want to do that. Yes, it made some improvements, but it just felt stupidly repetitive, and I decided to go with something a bit different. So this is the Armored Car. I actually got inspiration while playing War Thunder. I was playing low tier and was goofing around with some armored cars and was surprisingly effective, like a whole lot better than I usually am. And so I decided to try and make an armored car for myself, and it succeeded. It worked quite well, and it actually is neck and neck with the Mark 9 in terms of usability. The Mark 9 tank had slightly longer range than this does, but they both have the same exact aiming system, so they're just as easy to use and aim, just as powerful. This might even be a bit more agile even. This is a lot faster, especially that, but probably easier to just maneuver. So without any more talking, let's go ahead and get in this and drive it. Just your normal WASD driving like you would expect on any kind of car. And it is just like any kind of car, except for it now has a turret strapped to the top of it, and it uses my classic controls. So we slow down here. 1 is left, 2 is up, 3 is down, 4 is right, 5 is firing your main gun, and the addition for this type of tank is 6 fires your little coaxial machine gun. Now the fun part with this is the coaxial machine gun is, for the most part, similar to the cannon's round ballistics. What this means is pretty much wherever you shoot your spud gun, you can expect your main gun to hit similar. I just lost what I was trying to say, but it can hit somewhere near where your spud gun's landing. So right there is where our spud gun's landing, and right there is where our main round landed, just a little bit further. This one isn't as perfect as the Mark 9's version is, so there is some variation, but it's well within the acceptable limit. So that rock over there, I want to hit that rock over there. I'm aiming a little too high. There we go, I'm hitting the rock. Now if I go ahead and load my main round. Fucking sound like Scooby-Doo. Fart. It was hard to see, but I did hit near the top of that rock. Oh, and I didn't readjust my cannon. So every time you shoot, your cannon does turn slightly. This cannon does not have the recoil dampening system that the Mark 9 had, which, it being slightly less powerful, isn't a big issue, but it still does have its use, but it wasn't worth it. This was going for a more compact design more than anything. So there you go, you can see where I'm hitting. I hit there the first time, but it didn't show the little smoke effects. The second time I just missed because I didn't aim. So overall, I'm really happy with it. One thing I haven't shown off is this little secondary sight you see right here along the side of my tank. The idea for that is if you don't want to expose yourself or kind of show yourself off by shooting your spud gun, what you can do is just go ahead and look down this and get a good sight picture. I should be aiming at the tower. I do believe I am. Maybe a tap to the left. And if you still don't want to expose yourself, you can just judge your angle and fire. Or you could always just That was a really successful hit. That was not using the spud gun. I am happy with that. But you could also just use your spud gun to judge your aim. And the cannon has broken. That is the first time this is broken. It doesn't surprise me. These cannons are quite volatile because they do use a glitch to be powered. But all the time I've been testing this, that's been the first time it's reacted. And to be honest, that's not a major issue. It happens from time to time in all of my tanks. And the Mark 9, the Mark 8, the Mark 7, none of those are of any exception. But I am really happy with this. It works great, spectacularly as a weapon. It just, the speed and agility, you can get where you need to go, get on target really quickly. And even though this lacks the armor that some of my other tanks have, your sheer size makes you hard to hit, your speed makes it easy for you to dodge and avoid conflicts. And one of the big issues I think I see here is that top is open. Yes, that's a bit of an issue for something like if you're bombing or something like that. But generally speaking, you should be on the move, hiding, and attacking when it best suits you rather than trying to stay around and continue a skirmish if you've lost the element of surprise. So I'm not sure if there's really much else to say about this. The Mark 9, I keep referring to it, but the Mark 9 was supposed to be my masterpiece, but I honestly think this actually can beat it in a battle quite easily. They have similar powered guns. This one is more agile, easier to hide, harder to hit, and has so many more things going for it than the Mark 9 did. And I just gotta give the win to this little thing. And we're gonna do one last firing test. I want to hit that rock over there. Now, if I can say one disadvantage I've seen with this tank so far is because it does use gas engines, it's hard to keep still on a hill. It will roll. The other tanks use electric, so it's not as bad, but it is a notable issue with these tanks. Or with this armored car, I should say. It's way too high. I'm going to have to load and then worry about firing because I'm going to roll down the hill. And me rolling down the hill is making it really, god damn it, really hard to shoot. And there we go, we hit the rock. So, I'm going to end it here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Any suggestions, leave in the comments down below. Enjoy the channel, enjoy what I'm doing, please subscribe, helps a lot. And right now, shares help the channel the most, so if you do want to help the channel, please share this episode with a friend. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, and until next time, peace.